Hello guys, this is Santi again, and this time I would like to show you a little bit the breakdown of one of my latest post-production project. Okay, so as you can see, this is my raw render. Now I'm going to start to do some adjustments. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just decrease a little bit the exposure in this part of the facade and the right part. After that, I'm going to apply a couple of mirror elements like total lighting and road lighting. Okay, so this is the result. After that, I'm going to start to work in shader. So as you can see, I'm going to make a zoom here. There you go. So this is just basically an image from CG Textures website. I just mask and I blending, and after that I correct a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with the right part, and there you go. After that, I'm going to add some detail to this part, the upper part of the facade. So I'm going to use the same technique. I'm going to blend a couple of images from 2D textures, and that's it. Now it's time to start to work on the environment. Okay, so I'm going to try to complete or fill the space over the horizon line. So I'm going to use this image. This is the full image, so I'm using a mask. And I'm correcting, okay, in this way. There you go. Now I'm going to start to work on the grass. Okay, the grass, this is the picture. Let's start with the bigger part of the grass. It's this one. Okay, so this is the whole picture. As you can see, I downloaded from Google. Okay, so I just create a mask, and of course I have to correct this grass. Okay, and I have to match with the same kind of lighting and exposure that the render has. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the same step with this part. Okay, I'm going to correct. Now with the left part, and I'm going to correct again. There you go. So as you can see, pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty quickly. I have the full grass texture. Okay, so now it's time to start to work in some kind of more specific vegetation. So I will have some kind of vegetation at the background. Okay, behind the house. Now I'm going to start some trees in the background. Now I'm going to add, oops, not yet. I'm going to start with the other trees. Okay, and as you can see, I have to correct the light and exposure so in order to match better. So there you go. A little bit of shadows. Great, and now my foreground tree is going to be a little bit more, it's going to occupy the very particular space, so it's going to take my attention. It's going to take the attention of the eye, so it's very tricky how to think about the position of the elements. Okay, this is more a topic about composition. Of course, I'm going to add some kind of foreground vegetation as well, and once again, I have to correct them. And there you go. Great, so far looks good. So for example, now it's time to add some kind of very interesting details like glass reflections. So there you go. Basically, it's the same cutout tree, just in a blending mode, and I decrease the opacity. And now it's time to add our characters. Okay, so the first character that I'm going to work with is this little boy. Okay, so as you can see, this is a picture from Google. And now I'm going to just paint a little bit of light, something like a shadow, like a contact shadow, something like ambient occlusion here near the tree. And of course, I have to correct this little boy. After corrections, this is the result. As you can see, the hair probably is going to be affected by the light. So of course, I have to paint some kind of highlights here on the hair. So there you go. Really, really nice touch. Okay. And my second character is down here. is this guy. Okay, so the main idea was trying to create a very interesting and unique storyboard, and I get the result that I want. Okay, so I'm going to use, for example, adjustment layers like hue saturation, like exposure, just in order to correct. And of course, I have to um, paint the highlights because the light is going to meet some photons are going to bounce here in this surface. So of course, I have to paint the highlights as well. There you go. Now it looks more interesting. Okay, great. Let's see the whole thing. Right, and now it's time to work in my color correction or color grading part of the process. So I'm going to use, for example, selective color is a very useful, which is my layer. Okay, I'm going to use color balance, and of course I would like to mask my color balance adjustment layer just in order to create a more specific result. Okay, a little bit of level, curves, and basically that's it. That's it for the color correction part. Okay, so let's see the before and after. Yeah, looks warm, looks more warm on the left side, a little bit cold on the right side, but basically that was my objective. Okay, great. So right now it's almost done. I'm going to work on the finalization part of this image. So I'm going to work with Color Effects Pro and Photolux, and this is the result. Okay, as you can see, I just add a little bit more of glow using, for example, Glamour Glow in Nix software. Okay, there you go. Feels a little bit more natural. And I'm going to use a high pass filter just in order to improve even more. This is my high pass filter. Okay, I'm going to change, for example, to soft light, and this is my final image. Okay, so let's check the before and after. Yeah, so basically I did this post-production study for my post-production lessons just in order to understand better the light behavior, shadow behavior, storyboard, composition, mood. It's very important rather than only put random elements. It's going to be better if you first, for example, you can test. This is my test. As I'm just using some kind of volumes inside 3ds Max. I'm just trying to put in the right position, just with intention that try to create a path to the eye, and the full image has to attract the eye. Okay. Yeah, so basically that's it. You can use the black and white adjustment layer just in order to verify how is the values. The values looks pretty good. The values, everything looks in the right place in terms of gamma and exposure. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Hope you like this little breakdown. If you're interested in my post-production lessons, you can go to my Facebook fan page and you can send me a message. And I will send you all the info about the content, price, and schedules as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.